Hello guys, so today we are learning how to run a 3D model like this in our Flutter application. So first, go to Sketchfab website to download a 3D model to use in your app. Here you can search the kind of models that you want to use. I'm going to use a car model, so I'm going to car and vehicle section to choose a model that I want to use. Not all the models are free, but you can choose the one that are available for free. Tap on Download 3D Model and make sure you download it in GLB format. Now, copy the 3D model you just downloaded into the Asset folder of your Flutter project. You can see the downloaded model looks like this. Since I already created my Flutter project and copied the model in my Asset folder of the project, I will open the Flutter project in VS Code. I will clear the default main.dart file code and write a very simple Flutter code to test it. Now I will open my emulator and run my basic Flutter code initially. Now I will remove this debug show checked mode banner and add an app bar in my screen. Then go to pub.dev and search for Flutter 3D controller package. Copy the package and add it in your pubsec.yaml file of your Flutter project and save it. Go to the documentation of Flutter 3D controller package in pubsec.yaml and scroll down. Here you can find the additional requirements that is necessary to run it in specific device, like Android and iOS. For Android, copy these highlighted lines of code and paste in your Android manifest.xml file of your main folder. And for iOS, copy these lines of code and paste it in your info.plist file. For running the 3D models in Flutter, the Flutter 3D controller package provides Flutter 3D Viewer widget, which you can use to run 3D models. Here, you have to pass the source of the 3D model that you want to render. Since we have inserted it in 3D folder inside assets of our Flutter project, let's enable it in pubsec YAML file first so that we can use it. Now, save it. Now, you can use the 3D model using the path, so let's use it in our Flutter 3D Viewer widget by providing the path of the model inside the SRC. Now save it and restart the application. Since I got some issues in my emulator, I restarted my emulator and the VS Code project too. You may not need to do that. Here you can see the 3D model finally being rendered in your Flutter application. Also, make sure to give certain height to the model using sized box. Otherwise, it may cause layout errors in your app. This was the minimal way how you can render a 3D model in your Flutter application. I highly recommend you to explore more in the documentation of the Flutter 3D controller package for its advanced use. Thank you.